semi-finalists here. We've got Popcorn, we've got Chief J. Chief J, the guy to watch. All right, Rumham, Rainy, walk me through.
You got really excited.
These decks are great. Look at, I mean, Popcorn is running a very, very standard meta deck, I would say. However solidified the meta is, however many weeks after the update. Giant Bowler Lightning, reliable, removes a lot of stuff off the board, does good damage to the tower. Just a solid deck all around. His alternate deck, Golem Furnace, is a little more, it's a little more niche. It's a little heavier. It's a little more one-hit wonder-ish.
Right.
But still has the consistency of Lightning and Furnace. That's what I would summarize Popcorn's decks as.
Now we have Chief J as a player to watch because obviously Graveyard. But who do you think actually wins this matchup, both decks? And which one do you bring first if you're Popcorn? Because you know Graveyard is going to be in both of them.
If I'm Popcorn, I love my freaks and my peaks. I'm talking the buff, the muscle. We've got the giant, we've got the bowler. Think about this.
Does that surprise you?
When you see 20 skeletons coming your way, normally you only got a 5% chance of surviving.
Yeah.
But Bowler, he's a genetic freak. He's not normal. He's got better odds. He's gonna keep rolling again. And when you take the Bowler versus the guards, they know they can't win that matchup.
Right.
So Bowler, when you take his 5% chance, multiply it by 20, and against the guards who also have a 0% chance of winning, that means that Bowler has a 167% chance of winning this matchup. I'd start with Giant Bowler.
Wow. How much research did you do for this? This is amazing.
I'm a professor, yeah.
You are incredible. All right, ladies and gentlemen, back into it. Chief J versus Popcorn into our first semi-final match of the night.
It?
Let's see who's going to do it. Oh, gosh.
I wish the camera could
I wish
see
the camera could see us right now.
Oh my goodness. There's just so many things you guys miss
Can
out
Halloween be every night?
I'd like to really thank the producer for letting me do this for 2 hours.
My God. Ooh, golems, high five, fist bump as they pass each other. The archers will actually take down the Mega Man. No, the guards stab them. Guards have a little bit of an extended range, by the way, because they have spears that poke.
All right, little pole arms.
Yeah, pole arms. Good turn.
Thanks, Randy. Appreciate that. All right, after the initial push, it looks like Popcorn has a little bit more damage on his tower as of now. But the golems are changing that. Golems are changing that.
Wow, that slow that the Ice Golem puts down is actually incredible. But so much damage being done to Chief J's left side tower. However, Chief J will be a little bit on top. Has not yet revealed the graveyard.
One thing it's gonna hurt, Chief J has no lightning in either of his decks. Popcorn has it in both.
Yeah.
When you're playing Furnace in both decks, you're gonna really, really hate those lightnings coming down.
Yeah. And Graveyard does not operate too well when Fire Spirits are on the table. Not the best, but definitely not the worst.
We haven't seen a oh, there's the first Graveyard. The tower's locked on. It's gonna defend, but here's the thing, when the golem explodes, it's gonna explode all over those skeletons, wiping them out.
Using it defensively. There you go.
It's a real expensive skeleton army.
Yeah.
Really expensive defense.
5 elixir for skeletons that just get wiped out, and you don't get the instant effect of the skeleton army's instant DPS because the graveyard has to ramp up. 2 lone archers looking to make their way in the world. Here it is, mini tank, placing the guards in preparation for the skeletons that will pop out. Yeah,
Ice Spirit's not a full-length freeze, but it's good enough to get some damage.
He's not going to spend it.
All right, for that much elixir, was it worth that much damage?
He actually doesn't have the freeze in this deck, so yeah, and for that much elixir, I almost think that it is a good amount of damage, but I think it's something that Chief J needed to do way early on in the match because he basically is up against, he's already behind in the race for tower health.
Right. Big bummer there, because the golems popped, the tower retargeted onto the Mega Minion. Golem has the same mechanic as Lava Hound, right?
Yeah.
But it's actually a little worse because you don't really want something to tank for the Golemites. You want the Golemites to keep tanking.
Lightning is available.
Just like that, Popcorn picking up the first victory against Chief J. 1-0 again. We're still in the semifinals, so you just have to win 2. Win once with one deck, once the other, and you are moving on again for $2,000 and a chance to win $15,000 in the crown duels. Congratulations. One step closer.
Great job. Why would both players choose to open with Golem? What's the advantage there?
I think the Popcorn probably is more confident in the Giant Bowler deck in terms of fighting. Oh, yeah, right. Hey, when you can't see, you gotta see. No, okay. But the Bowler's gonna be really, really good against either graveyard deck, so I think you probably want to sneak the win as early as possible with the Golem deck to then just have a crucial game after. I think that's probably, in this double deck format, you probably want to open with the deck that's harder to get a win with instead of the deck that's easier to get a win with.
Right.
Okay,
We've seen that a lot. We've seen people holding the Royal Giants until the second deck that they play.
So
That might be why.
We got a win with anyway. Graveyard, is it we saw it used defensively, it didn't work out super well. Was that just because it was going against a Golem? Can it be used really good defensively?
Yes, I don't think it's ideal against the Golem. I actually think that Chief J's go-to strategy should have been aggressive at the start, just because you know that if you don't have a solid defense against a Golem, you're going to lose no matter how well you defend, a little bit of damage at a time. So sacrifice a little bit more of your defense, but gain an edge in actually having some pressure pushing back. See how much elixir your opponent is going to be willing to play defensively so that maybe you have an easier time with the Golem after all, right? Sure. Force your opponent to make these decisions. So you could have it all worked out in your head where, like, if I do this, he'll do that, and if I do that, if he's a good player, he'll do this. But until you test them, you don't know. Test them.
You just got to play against the trainers, right?
Can they actually zap the Goblin Barrel?
All right, well, Popcorn one more game away, and he will be our first finalist. Let's see if Chief J can keep that from him.
I want to see the freeze deck. Ice Spirit did okay. Did a good freeze impersonation.
Not the
Only
real
froze
thing.
for 2 seconds. Didn't hit the guards. The guards kept holding off the skeletons. I want to see the full enchilada freeze.
Full enchilada freeze.
Ew, I don't want a frozen enchilada.
No, that's something I get. That's
terrible.
something I
I'm
eat.
with Ellie here.
They're not that bad, guys. They're not that bad.
Old bowler bowling across the river. Oh no! Wow, that one skeleton really not happy. He got one lightning bolt all to himself.
I'd like to see Bowler defend against those graveyards.
Is he going to have him just randomly be turning around all over the place?
Could happen, but if he stands in the very far back, he might get 5 at a time.
All right.
Told you, he's a genetic freak.
That's
He's
right.
not normal.
All right, Musketeer, will it go down?
Musketeer will go down, I think. No.
Wow, none around it.
Yeah, none of
Wow.
the skeletons are spawning around it.
Now, is that...
Oops.
Is
That was Bad Boys 3 right there. That was
Yeah.
a Mega Minion and a Musketeer back to back fighting off hordes of enemies.
Zombie apocalypse? It's real, guys. It's going to happen.
Yeah, 5 elixir down that cannot be used to defend this giant push, plus the Mega Minion and Musketeer were able to convert off defense into offense. So really, Chief J had a ton of elixir that he had to manage, and now there's still a bowler on the field that Chief J has to deal with.
Wow.
Oh, that one archer. Excuse me, that one archer got away.
Running free.
He's at peace, brother.
I think
Run.
one more roll.
Oh, well.
I like the Bowler. Woo, he says. It's close enough.
That's true, yeah. He basically says that every single time he throws. All right, well, Zap, lightning, plenty of damage to take down that left tower for Popcorn, and it looks like he's going to be moving on. What can Chief J do right now?
I don't know. I think that Graveyard is too expensive to be used in kind of scouting methods, right? He tried to go aggressive with it. He tried to play defense with it, but in both cases, it really didn't work out. And 5 elixir down for something that's not going to give you effect is really not good. Actually, that defense went pretty well for the Graveyard, and he got the counter push with the Lava Hound. If only there wasn't 20 seconds left, I think Chief J could probably take the win.
Good try.
Uh-oh.
He's going to try.
Oh, freeze in the wrong spot. I think if he froze that Mega Minion right there, that tower goes down.
Yeah, I think so as well.
Well, that's not what he did, unfortunately, and Popcorn is going to pick up his second victory against Chief J. He will be... Oh, whoa, another tower, but it was also Chief J's tower that went down as well. Popcorn getting a 2 crown there. He is moving on as our first finalist of Coronation Day, number 6, Halloween edition.
Congratulations, Popcorn, and he is so much closer to winning $2,000 tonight. What?
Go buy a lot of candy bars.
Yeah,
Or a sweet costume.
it's a great Halloween no matter what, right?
That's right. So we have our first replay ready. We've got the Golem. Let's go ahead and pull this up to take a look at just how we can use the beautiful Golem as Rumham is using this paired with the lightning.
Golem is just the biggest of big bodies, right? if you are looking for a tank, Golem will do that for you. I've been looking at it. Took down one furnace, now working into the second furnace, and we'll be able to split up and still have the Golemites contributing to the push. And it's just really a tank that never ends, right? Whereas when the Lava Hound pops, you get pups which do damage but don't necessarily tank. The Golem continues to tank.
And in this one, you see just how effective Giant can be. There is defense there. I mean, there are defending skeletons and troops, and it's not doing enough damage to stop the Giant from just
every single time.
over and over again on the tower.
Yeah. So one thing about Skeleton Army, Graveyard, Tombstone, Graveyard, Skeleton Army, they're all getting mixed in my head. With Graveyard, is the spawning random? Does it come, come up in random places just completely?
As far as I know, yes.
Okay.
I haven't, to be fair, I haven't actually gone through and taken a video and compared two drops of this Graveyard and see, oh, the left one and then the right one. And then
I'm sure someone has there on the
maybe
internet.
it draws like a pentagram pattern or something, I don't know.
Whoa. Hey, no accusations there. Let's pull the brackets right now so we can now see our first finalist. It is none other than Popcorn. He is moving on, and one of these two, Cold Town or Dirty Italian, will be joining him. So, Rumham, Cold Town 83, Dirty Italian. Two new players that we've seen here, at least, for the Coronation Day. So one of them having the chance to move on to the finals. Who do you think has the upper edge?
You know I want that baby dragon.
That's right.
Chief J, though. Hard times,
Business
Daddy.
to take care of.
Hard times is when you spend all 10 seconds working in a graveyard. You got 20 mouths to feed and you just can't feed them all. Hard times is when the people across this country are trying to set up furnaces and they can't make their ends meet. He brought hard times upon Chief J and Chief J's family.
Goodbye. Goodbye, Chief J.
Another time. Another Coronation Day.
I really, really, really hope that there are WrestleMania fans out there who understand the amazing implications of all the things that he's saying right now, because it is mind-blowingly on point.
I'm the man of 1,004 references tonight.
There it is.
And I've got a list of